Michael ran into the pastry shop. Let's see what they come out with.
I don't know, he's ran in a race.
Oh, okay, Fred's going.
I have to go rescue my son.
Crystal, your first crepe in Paris. Okay.
Amazing.
Tower.
It was beautiful.
It was beautiful.
I thought it was beautiful too.
How was your boat ride?
It was
Good.
beautiful. We slept for a little bit of it though.
Morning.
Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
Day 2. We're all still moving. In honor of my father, here's our first garage sale in Paris. We'll look for treasures for you, Dad.
We're the first in line for the catacombs. Granted, it doesn't open for 2 hours, but we're the first in line.
When I was young, me and my brother found a rat. We buried it amongst all of the other pets that we'd had. They ran through the garden until it turned to graves. All of the garden is a graveyard. Morbid fascination on that day got me into thinking about my body in a box. Will I run through a garden that will never turn to graves? I only hope that I can stay. or when we're buried, is that? And someone else's pet will chew our bones and body fat. The children run in playgrounds, they know not to be graves. I guess my grave will be a playground.
The Louvre, as Michael would say, Louvre, as Tanya would say.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Here come bad news talking this and that. To you, don't waste your time. Here's why. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. The love is too high, bring me down, can't none bring me down. I said, bring me down, can't none bring me down. The love is too high, bring me down, can't none bring me down. I said, because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. The love is too high, bring me down, can't none bring me down. I said, because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a...
Just arrived at Vimy Ridge. Fred, you did a great job driving.
Oh, thank you.
Very good job driving. It's a rainy day. Crystal's looking for ugly sweatpants. willing to pay €100 for ugly sweatpants. Here we are, just making our way out to the Canadian Memorial, Vimy Ridge.
Courage and sacrifice, an important milestone in the development of their nation. Vimy has also become a place of remembrance dedicated to those soldiers who died in France and their health. have no known grave. After 2 unsuccessful Allied attempts to dislodge the Germans from the heavy fortified height, the 4 Canadian divisions fighting together for the first time seized the ridge on the 12th of April 1917 after 4 days of intense fighting. Meticulous preparation, the use of advanced technology, teamwork, and sacrifice of thousands of Canadian lives produced this remarkable result. It was an important turning point for Canada in the war. A site of victory, but also death. Vimy is a place of remembrance marked by the towering work of Canadian sculptor Walter S. Allward. His distinctive modernistic design poses breathing figures against 2 pylons of limestone quarried at Trell. Inscribed on the monument are the names and ranks of the 11,285 missing Canadians who died in France during the Great War. This memorial park, the legacy of an agreement between France and Canada, honors those soldiers and ensures that their sacrifice will never be forgotten.
11,000 people, wow.
For the entire war, not just for the battle.
We're heading down into the tunnels. Just finished our tour here at Vimy Ridge. It was an amazing tour. Did the tunnels, as you'll see on the video, and we just came out of the trenches.
From pictures from over here. Then we'll walk across this grass full of poop and bombs.
I think they would enjoy an apple core.
Go.
Some apple?
What was that, Michael?
Put the camera away. If you don't get it the first time, you don't go. Okay?
No camping, picnics, or games. I think
that one just drank some milk.
Forever could never be long enough for me to feel like I've had long enough with you. Forget the world now, we won't let them see. But there's one thing left to do. Now that the weight has lifted, love has surely shifted my way. Marry me today and every day. Marry me if I ever get the nerve to say hello in this cafe. Say you will. Say you will.
Hey, face the camera. Face the camera. All right. So.
What'd I say? What'd I say?
Yeah, Tom, I know. I knew.
I knew you knew. You're the worst liar ever.
The closer over here, I get nervous.
That's a happy. Tell me. As soon as you're like, let's take a picture, I'm like, here it comes. We went through security, I'm like, get Crystal in front of him because he's got the ring in the backpack. I knew he did.
Called them Elephant Beach. Yeah.
Chocolate for all. Christy, you have no clue. Pardon me? You have no clue? Come on, you've had some clue. You're going to go up to your lifelong dream of looking up the Eiffel Tower. No, you know what? I thought, honestly, I was like, it's not going to be on this trip. It's not going to be for another year. And it's going to be some random day that nothing's happening because people want me to think that
Surprise.
Thanks.
Yeah, very nice. I think it looks a little too big. I'll take a couple of those out.
When I came here last year, this is where I wore my blindfold and wouldn't look until I told Crystal that I'd bring her back right to this spot. So, the view is beautiful.
That's the first time I saw a real big
Day and every day.
Do the hokey pokey.
If I ever get the nerve to say hello in this
long way down though.
That is.
She laughs at me. She's no better.
I'm no better. This is too scary.
Go on it.
No, I'm
Come
not.
on.
No.
Come on.
Come on, Fred, you can do it.
Promise
Come on,
me
Crystal, come on.
you'll always be happy with me.
Are you ready?
Promise to sing to you. No music.
Oh, another Girardo on the glass wall. Floor.
Long time to go up. Goes quick.
Well, here is my family. In Paris, at the Eiffel Tower.
Oh, you know what? Can you go down?
Life doesn't get any better than this.
Say you will. Marry me.
Just arrived in Bayeux.
Bayou.
Bayeux, getting ready for our Normandy tour.
Yes. Our tour, we got to pay for lunch for the driver too. Nice.
Hi, Adrian.
And this is John Snagg speaking. Supreme Headquarters, Allied Expeditionary Force, have just issued communique number 1, and in a few seconds I will read it to you. Under the command of General Eisenhower, Allied naval forces, supported by strong air forces, began landing Allied armies this morning on the northern coast of France. I'll repeat that communique. Communique number 1. Under the command of General Eisenhower, Allied naval forces, supported by strong air forces, began landing Allied armies this morning on the northern coast of France.
This is the day and this is the hour. The sky is lightening. Lightening over the coast of Europe as we go in. The sky is lighter and the sea is brighter, but along the shore there's a dense smoke screen as the battleships and the warships, the smaller warships, sweep along there, firing all the time against the shore, and some of them laying a smoke screen for us. The sun is blazing down brightly now. It's almost like an omen, the way it suddenly come out just as we were going in. The whole sky is bright, the sea is a glittering mass of silver, with all these craft of every kind moving across it, and the great battleships in the background blazing away at the shore. There go the craft past us, the other landing craft. Some are left behind, the slower ones, each taking their part and going in at the right time for their right job. Destroyers, corvettes, patrol buses. I can hear the sound of anti-aircraft fire. I can't see yet whether it's our people who are being attacked. There's an enormous cloud of smoke along the shore, not only from the smoke screen, but from this terrific bombardment. All the ships are blazing away now. All around this enormous circle, there are ships. Ships moving in, ships on patrol, ships circling, ships standing to and firing. We're passing close by a cruiser that has been taking part in the bombardment, but is now on, I imagine, a sort of general patrol. You can't imagine anything like this march of ships, like soldiers marching in line. I've never seen anything so expressive of intense... It's a purpose shared among many ships and among many hundreds of thousands of fighting men who are going in now to the coast of Europe to do the biggest job they've ever had to do. I can't record any more now because the time has come for me to get my kit on my back and get ready to step off on that shore. And it's a great day. I'm lying down at full length here in the cornfield. Just in the hedges around me, I can see many men taking shelter behind the banks wearing their steel helmets while this terrific barrage goes on around us.
This is Alan Melville, Dispatch 13, 2100 hours, 6th of June, from the beach west of Ouistreham. The paratroops are landing. They're landing all around me as I speak. They've come in from the sea and they're fluttering down, red, white and blue parachutes fluttering down, and they're just about the best thing that we've seen for a good many hours. They're showering in, there's no other word for it, pouring in threes and fours, and they're fluttering down in perfect formation, just the way we've seen it on the newsreels, the way we've seen it done in exercises, and here they're doing it the real thing, and believe me, they haven't come any too late. There'll be a very unpleasant surprise to the enemy, who's fighting. I can still see the signs of a typical panzer battle. You can hear the aircraft roaring over me, I expect, as I speak. I can still see the signs of a typical panzer battle being raged on the slightly high ground just about 3 or 4 miles ahead of me. And these paratroops are coming down between where I'm speaking, which is just above the sand dunes. Down they come. They're being attacked pretty harshly, as you'll hear, but they're landing in great force between the sand dunes, between the beach area and the battle, and they may have a very decisive effect on that battle. Jerry's putting up to try and stave this surprise eventuality off, but he isn't able to cope. The aircraft are sweeping inland, letting go their valuable cargo, sweeping round as if nothing mattered, and tearing again out to sea. And they're still coming in. I'm just turning around to look out to sea, and I can see away out to the very horizon. They're coming in flood after flood.
Did you guys have a good day?
Very much so.
Good day? Information?
Yep.
Tanya, Michael?
Yep. I was tired.
Fred, this was on your bucket list. Did you have a good day?
Yes.
Yes?
Storming the beaches in Normandy with my sons.
Weren't good.
Bucket list. Are you videotaping?
Yep.
this, let's go. I'm on a boat, I'm on a boat. Everybody look at me, cause I'm sailing on a boat. I'm on a boat, I'm on a boat. Take a good hard look at the mother boat. I'm on a boat, mother. Oh, take a look at me. Straight floating on a boat on the deep blue sea. Busting 5 knots, wind whipping out my coat. You can't stop me, cause I'm on a boat. Picture trick, I'm on a boat. We drinking Santana champ, cause it's so crisp. I got my swim trunks and my flippin' floppies. I'm flipping burgers, you at Kinko straight flipping cabbage. I'm riding on a dolphin, doing flips and the dolphin splashing, getting everybody all wet. But this ain't SeaWorld, this is real as it gets. I'm on a boat, mother. Don't you ever forget. I'm on a boat and it's going fast, and I got a nautical theme, pass me the Afghan. I'm the king of the world on a boat like Leo. If you own the show, then you show not me-o. Let's go. Oh God, this boat is real. Glenn, I'm on a boat, mother. Oh trees, I climb buoys, mother. I'm on the deck with my
I got this feeling inside my bones. It goes electric wavy when I turn it on. Off from my city, off from my home. We're flying up, no ceiling when we in our zone. I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. I feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off of it, moving so phenomenally. You're more like the way we rock it, so don't stop. And under the lights when everything goes, nowhere to hide when I'm getting you close. When we move, well, you already know. So just imagine. Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel good, good creeping up on you. So just dance, dance, dance. Come on. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. And ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. I can't stop the feeling. So just dance, dance, dance. So just dance, 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 come on. Ooh, it's something magical. It's in the air, it's in my blood, it's rushing on. I don't need no reason, don't be control. I fly so high, no ceiling when I'm in my zone. Cause I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. I feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off of it, moving so phenomenally. You're more like the way we rock it, so don't stop, stop, stop. Under the lights when everything goes, nowhere to hide when I'm getting you close. When we move, well, you already know. So just imagine. Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel the good, good creeping up on you. So just dance, dance, dance. Come on. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. And ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. I can't stop the feeling. So just dance, dance, dance. So just dance, dance, dance. So just dance, dance, dance.
Okay, here I am in my poncho at Santiago de la Compostela. So it's the Cathedral of St. James. And what was Compostela again, Mike? Something in the stars? So it's a site of pilgrimage. People come here and they get little stamps on a passport. The one guy we saw had been walking for 8 days to get here. They go to the cathedral because that's where St. James is buried.
In Lisbon, Portugal today. Good morning, honey.
Morning, dear. We're on the hop on, hop off
In Lisbon.
in Lisbon. And I got my headset that I remember having a pair at home and didn't remember buying it, but now I know where I
Now
got
you
it.
know where you go.
When I wake up
I know I'm gonna be the man who wakes up next to you when I go out. Yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you. If I get drunk, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who gets drunk next to you. And if I haver, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who's havering to you. But I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more just to be the man who walked 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. When I'm walking, yes, I know I'm gonna be the man who's working hard for you. And when the money comes in for the work I do, I'll pass almost every penny on to you. When I come home, oh, I know I'm gonna be the man who comes back home to you. And if I drove, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who's growing over you. But I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more just to be the man who walks 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. When I'm lonely, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who's lonely without you. And when I'm dreaming, well, I know I'm gonna dream about the time when I'm with you. When I go out, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you. And when I come home,
Hello, we are in Bilbao.
Is that's the correct way?
That is the right way to say it.
Not.
I'm gonna look up to see how Bilboa is actually spelled, Rocky. And if
So
it's
that's
spelled
Balboa.
the same,
Balboa, B-A-L.
Balboa.
The Girardo family and the Outlaws. Gotta try and keep up, eh, girls? Crystal claims she's been walking 104 days now.
Day 104.
when I go out, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you. And when I come home, yes, I know I'm gonna be the man who comes back home with you. I'm gonna be the man who's coming home with you. But I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more just to be the man who walks 1,000 miles to fall down at your door.
What are we doing right?
150 euro. It's a deal.
Okay, boys.
No, just turn her back. It's not a protest.
We are standing outside the dress store.
Wait, protest.
And they're all.
Oh, I already had an argument with her.
Okay. We're standing. They've been outside.
I'm not going to watch this video. All right, it's going to be 4 years long. I'm joining the protest now.
They're protesting me videotaping on this trip.
Yeah, on 3, drive car cars.
Off on the long ago.